Chapter 9. The Wise Elephant in the Jungle. Get rid of weak assets. Once upon a time, in the heart of the jungle, there lived a wise and experienced elephant. This thoughtful creature had a unique ability to assess the strength of the trees in the forest. One day, a group of animals approached the elephant seeking advice on how to thrive in the jungle. The elephant, using its keen observation skills, noticed that some of the trees were old and weakened, while others stood tall and robust. The wise elephant gathered all the animals and shared a valuable lesson. Just as the strength of the trees determines the vitality of the forest, so too does the strength of your choices shape your journey, the elephant proclaimed. The elephant encouraged the animals to identify and eliminate the weak aspects of their lives, just like removing feeble trees from the forest. Get rid of weak assets, the elephant emphasized, for they can hinder your progress and weigh you down. Taking the elephant's advice to heart, the animals began to assess their own lives. They let go of unhealthy habits, unproductive thoughts, and toxic relationships. As they did so, they found newfound strength and resilience, much like a forest thriving after the removal of frail trees. In time, the jungle flourished with vitality, and the animals lived harmoniously, understanding the importance of letting go of weak assets to make room for growth and prosperity. And so, the wisdom of the thoughtful elephant echoed through the jungle, a timeless reminder to assess and strengthen the foundations of one's life. 1. Assessment of weak elements. The elephant encourages the animals to assess the strength of the trees in the forest. This mirrors the first step in the thinking technique, which involves identifying and recognizing weak assets. 2. Identification of weakness. The elephant identifies the weak and old trees as potential hindrances to the vitality of the jungle. Similarly, the thinking technique involves recognizing elements in one's life or surroundings that are weak, unproductive, or detrimental. 3. Clear directive. The phrase, "get rid of weak assets," directly aligns with the elephant's advice to the animals to remove the frail trees from the forest. It provides a clear and straightforward directive to eliminate or let go of elements that are holding back progress. 4. Positive impact of removal. In the fable, as the animals follow the elephant's advice and eliminate weak trees, the jungle flourishes with vitality. This illustrates the positive impact that removing weak assets can have on overall health and well-being, echoing the potential benefits of the thinking technique. 5. Metaphorical application. The fable uses the metaphor of weak trees in a forest to represent aspects of life that may be hindering growth. This metaphor aligns with the thinking technique, which can be applied metaphorically to various situations where improvement is sought. 6. Promotion of growth and prosperity. The goal of both the thinking technique and the fable is to create an environment conducive to growth and prosperity. By getting rid of weak assets, whether they be physical, emotional, or mental, individuals can make room for positive change and progress. 7. Wise guidance. In both the fable and the thinking technique, there is an element of wise guidance. The elephant imparts valuable wisdom to the animals, and the thinking technique provides a framework for individuals to make wise decisions about what to eliminate from their lives for personal development. By drawing parallels between the fable and the thinking technique, the message of recognizing and removing weak assets becomes more relatable and memorable, emphasizing the importance of this approach for personal and collective well-being. One quote attributed to Buddha related to unhealthy thoughts, weak assets, is, "Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts." Buddha. This quote underscores the significance of mindfulness and self-awareness in managing one's thoughts, suggesting that our internal mental state has a profound impact on our well-being. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. James Clear. Prune the branches that no longer bear fruit to make way for new growth. To make room for the new, you must sometimes let go of the old. Eliminate the unnecessary to make room for the extraordinary. Cutting off weak relationships is not a loss, but a gain of strength. Remove the toxic to allow the healthy to thrive. Sometimes you need to cut ties to set yourself free. Clear out the clutter to create space for clarity and purpose. Don't be afraid to eliminate what doesn't align with your vision for the future. Pruning is a necessary step for a garden to flourish. The same goes for life. Remove what weakens you to make room for what strengthens you. In the journey of life, it's essential to shed the unnecessary baggage. Cutting out negativity is the first step towards a positive and fulfilling life. Eliminate the unnecessary noise to hear the whispers of your true self. Cultivate a garden of strong relationships by weeding out the weak ones. Eliminate what does not help you evolve and grow. Clear the path by removing obstacles and weak links in your journey. Letting go of weak assets is the key to unlocking your full potential. Release what no longer serves you to make room for what brings you joy.